Hi, or as Sophia Nygaard would say, greetings. Love her. Hey, you guys, it's been a long time. Way too long. I'm back! Yes, this year has been a big challenge. A lot has been going on. So maybe I'll just give you a rundown on what that is before we get started on the rest of this. And it'll all make sense where I've been and why I haven't been producing any videos. And yeah. All right, so let's have a little chat. So starting out, a couple of life events have happened. I got married in August to the raccoon. Those of you who know the raccoon, doesn't like to be on camera much, but I'm sure there'll be more in the future. We had a mythical forest wedding. We designed our own costumes and invited all of our friends and had a good old-fashioned costume party ball. It was great. I bet you want to see some pictures, don't you? Okay, here's a couple. Then, literally a week after that, Raccoon was accepted to a PhD program, and we moved to Seaside, California, which is up by Monterey. If any of you are familiar with the area, literally we are 2 miles from Monterey. Monterey, California is where Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, was filmed in 1986. Has the aquarium. That's why everybody knows Monterey. It's a pretty small village up here compared to Santa Barbara. I always thought Santa Barbara was small compared to LA, but this is micro. It's nice. The weather is cooler, and I enjoy that. So that was 2 big life changes. Then last month, the electronics company that I was working for laid me off. The company sold all the demo videos that I was doing for them, and then eventually the product managing came to an end last Friday. So yeah, that's another big change. So that's 3. Also dealing with some chronic illness stuff my whole life. Asthma, blah, 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 allergies, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's 4 life major changes or 4 life major blows this year, and there hasn't been a lot of room for video making, but that is all about to change. I'm so excited because I got some new equipment and I feel revitalized, and I realized that my last couple days of my old job, I was doing a lot of training of people. I love to teach, and it really was a re-acknowledgement of me loving to teach. The people that I was dealing with were excited after day 3. They said they knew what they were doing, they felt confident what they were doing, and that they liked how I was teaching them. So this reminded me of why I originally started this channel. I was originally hired with them to make videos and product demonstrations. Hi everybody, Robert Jones for Installer Parts. Today we're going to talk about and do an installation for the TV corner wall mount for 37 to 65 inch flat panel displays. They downsized, they needed somebody to do their Amazon stocking in the warehouses, and since I already knew that and was familiar with how that happened, I was moved into that position, so I didn't get to make any more videos for them. But I did learn even more about Amazon. If you are looking for somebody to help you with Amazon, whether it's FBA or FBM, that's fulfilled by Amazon, or fulfilled by merchant, I can now do consulting for that. I have been working on it for probably 4 years now, 3-4 years now. And not only was I working on it for them working their stuff into the warehouse. I've been working all of my stuff into the warehouse because of our move. That has been kind of a pain in the booty, just moving 4,000 of my products into the Amazon warehouse. But my point is, I can help with consultation. So if you are in need of that, hit me up. I'm willing to do that on the side. What else has changed? If any of you know me in the past, you probably have heard my origin story of how YouTube started for me. I used to teach cooking classes out of my home. Did that for a couple of years, and it became difficult because I wanted to get bigger. I wanted to do more, and my kitchen was small and it took a lot of time, and I was also working full-time. So YouTube was created as a way to get to more people, to teach more things about cooking, and that's where it's been. Yeah, so there's my origin story of how my YouTube started. So if you see me glancing over once in a while, it's because I have my notes on my screen and I'm trying to remember to tell you guys all the stuff that's been happening. So just to summarize, got married, moved to Seaside, lost my job, moved my stuff into Amazon warehouses from my local warehouse called My House. And then the Tumblr apocalypse happened. Tumblr apocalypse. Now, I'm not talking about the porn. I'm talking about just the whole platform becoming a big mess. I tend to use it for recipes and stuff like that, not for porn. But my viewership has tumbled down, if you will. So that's another thing that has changed. But the question is, where are we going from here? After getting through the emotional avalanche that the last year has been, really great things have happened, really crap things have happened. I have been revitalized and I am back. So, what does this mean for you? If you didn't know me already, you might know only this channel. This is Eudaemonius Mark II. Mark II because Eudaemonius Mark I blew up a long time ago when I first started YouTube, and it didn't work out, and so that got folded down. Mark II, meaning that it is the second try, and this is going well. My second channel is called Struggle Soup. Over there, I do other things like travel videos and trying out different things and crafting videos and building things and restoring things. And I go to garage sales and estate sales and shopping. I also have an Etsy store, and I also do eBay. So there's Amazon, Etsy, and eBay. Links down below should you like to support me in looking for treasures on your own. Those are always fun things to do. I love finding things and bringing them back to everybody else. So that's what Struggle Soup is all about. Struggle Soup is about everything but cooking. There might be some cooking over there eventually, but I really want to work on that channel more because I have so many projects that I work on. In fact, I have been inspired by Marie Kondo. If you guys have watched, she has a new show. It's called Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, the Kondo Mary Way, I think, something like that. And I would like to try out some of her techniques. I'm an organizational expert as well. I actually have a master's in organization, business organization. So I just love organizing too. So I have a video going to be trying some of that stuff out over there. If you guys are interested, I'll put a link down for Struggle Soup, and I'd love to have you subscribe over there. It's kind of a small channel, under 1,000. I'd really love to get to 1,000 so I can get paid for it from YouTube. Ba-bam! Speaking of numbers, as long as we're talking about numbers, we're at almost 10,000 on this channel, and that is very exciting to me. However, as this is now going to become my full-time gig, I am giving it my full 110%, as they say. I have some outside support, that being mostly of Raccoon, that we are going to make this happen. So, I'd love to have you guys subscribe, like, all that kind of stuff, and share. I'd love to build this channel into being something really, really positive and helping out. Also, I'm always looking for suggestions too. So use the comments, use an email. My email would be down below as well. I'd love to hear from you guys and what you're looking to get out of this channel. Or maybe you want to learn how to cook, or maybe you want to learn how to chop, or have something explained. If I don't know, I love to do the research for you as well. So I might have mentioned I have invested in some new equipment. You might notice that this is like super sharp, going for some 4K action here. There are some videos that were already shot on my other phone and other cameras, and so they are not going to be 4K, and they're already in can and I don't want to waste them, so I will be editing those and posting those as well now that I have more time. I'm kind of excited about that. Speaking of editing, I am looking for an editor. If you are an intern or you're looking to get into this business, I would love to build my team, whether that is an editor, which is really what I'm looking for, but I'm also looking for other people who want to learn to go on location. If you are in the North Central California coast area, would love to do some meetups. If you are not, digital video can be transferred anywhere in the world, so hit me up. My biggest sticking point is editing. I can do it, it's just not my biggest love. I love to be the personality, imagine that, in front of the camera. So hit me up if you're looking for an intern position or you're looking to learn. Of course, college students and high school students, that is my forte. I love to teach, so let's talk. Okay, I don't know what else to say other than I'd love to have you guys subscribe here. I'd love to have you subscribe on my other channel, as we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff there. Again, cooking, traveling, rebuilding, restoring, some book scanning, learning how to preserve for the future, libraries and things like that. As you guys know, I collect cookbooks, but I also like to preserve them and put them out there for the public to be able to see. And I am going to show how I do that. There may be better techniques that other people can teach me, but we're going to talk about that too. Of course, we're going to have more taste test videos on this channel. Duh. I have a whole new rack in my office here, and there's probably 5 boxes of taste test items, whether it's packaged goods, bottles of alcohol, things I've collected over the last year that I really want to either do by myself or have somebody come over and do some taste tests with me. But literally there is a ton of taste tests. I would like to do more cooking. I have a brand new kitchen to work in, and that'll be fun as well. Okay, I think I've talked long enough. I've told you what's going on in my life. What's going on in your life? I'd like to hear what's going on. I'd like to know what's going on with you. So, the real reason you came here, and here's the big reveal. Are you ready? I cut off. No, I didn't cut off all my beard. But, believe it or not, okay, so this is about mid-chest, halfway to my titties. Anyway, I cut off 12 inches plus. It was so curly and long. It was literally down to my belly button, believe it or not. And it was just getting in the way. I would go to Aqua Zumba. My beard would get caught in my armpit while I'm trying to exercise, and it would pull. And then sometimes it would get wound up at night and all kinds of other crazy stuff. And one thing that really scared me was on Christmas Day, I was making whipped cream for the family with an old-fashioned beater, you know, the kind you pop in, it has the machine. And then I kept thinking, oh my God, what happens if my beard gets caught in the beaters and gets ripped out like that poor girl who was eating the corn, remember, and her hair got pulled off? Or that other girl, she had the curling iron and it burnt. I didn't want to become a meme with my beard getting pulled into things. And also, I think it's a little neater for, there you go. Now you can see the full effect. It's much shorter than it was. It doesn't get in the way of cooking or Aqua Zumba, which I'll be trying tonight for the first time. But there you go. All right, so here's some footage of it actually happening. And I hope you guys come back. Love to see you again. Take care. Bye.
nervous?
I don't know. It's such an amazing beer.
Alright, so I just recorded that whole video and I just noticed that I had a hair sticking up on my face. You know, everything is in 4K and like every nook and cranny of your face shows now, so forgive me.